What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I have a huge discovery. Get ready for this one. You're gonna want to watch this one all the way to the end, because I'm gonna twist your head. I'm gonna take you on a ride in this decode. And also, you guys notice how yesterday they kicked you all out of my live, right? Because they don't want us to connect the way we are connected. And when they kicked you all out, I kept going with the live for about another 35 minutes. But I noticed my chat stopped. So that let me know that they interfered with the chat. And also, I noticed when I went and looked at my analytics, the live yesterday had over 1,000 reactions. And my other two lives had 3,400 reactions. Well, how is it possible that I can get 3,400 reactions and only have 600 views? Because I know, fam, they're suppressing the views. They don't want you to know that this channel is gaining a lot more attention. And now I know. And also yesterday, I watched my views drop from 430 to 410. So it's obvious. But let's talk about this, fam. Get ready for this one. Because I was led to a movie yesterday, right? And in this movie, I saw it said, hoping for support from the international concessions, the 88th Division is ordered to hold the Shihang warehouse located just across the Shohao River or Shouju River. Notice 88, right? And also, I saw this. The men of the 524th Regiment of the 88th Division are the last defenders of Shanghai. Now, we know Shanghai is in China, right? But why 524? Right? And it said they are called the 800. What were we talking about yesterday, fam? What did I say one of these coins is going to reach? 800, right? You think that's a coincidence? But we know 524 in gematria is Proton loan, or loan protocol, right? Now, let's get into this decode, because that's what I decided to decode. The 524 Regiment of the 88th Division. Let's see what we gonna find, fam. This is gonna blow you away. I was even amazed, but the universe led me to that movie. And the first thing I noticed was the human network. Also, prophet's words. A divine frequency, just one button, the world around me, and sudden destruction will come. You see, it says a divine frequency, right? We were talking about frequency a lot in my live before they kicked you guys out, because they don't want us talking about that. But it says Santa Claus is coming to town. Notice 2024, multidimensional manifesting, 1,111, right? Powerful angel number, and the blessings overfloweth, right? The blessings overfloweth. And that's tied to the 1111, powerful number. But look what it says here. Found what should not be found, right? You see this term that's under it that I can't pronounce, but notice the 491, which is loan protocol. DNA connects twin flames, 491 loan protocol, and DNA in gematria is also anchor, and you see the 234, which is also the iraqidinar. And also it said don't hate the third woe, right? Well, we just saw woe, and I'm showing you what I had found in that video, because we found woe from Babylonian woe, right? Remember that I just showed you in a video this week? Well, what is woe? It said don't hate the third woe, right? Well, we found out in that decode, woe led us to BSV, Don Your Mask, 936, which is Alcor treasure, Proton, right? Eating PUSSY, and also Lone Protocol. But we also found it meant neutron XPR. And when we decoded neutron, it led us to currency XPR. Come on, fam. We have to put this together. You also see pay money for their addresses. Sounds like Anchor to me. We see penny worth every penny. Down goes Yam with the 366. We know 366 is S loan and also loans. It also says, what is the function of a month with 470? 470 is Proton. And we see spiritual well-being. Spiritual well-being. You see, fam, they do not want you to find out how powerful numbers are. Because I also found going in is the only way out. What is happening in Mar-a-Lago with the 294? I am knowing truth. China, New Zealand, and the number that proves it is. You cannot make this up. The number that proves it is. Right? And we see 294, we see the numbers. The numbers don't lie. We also see X flare potentially facing Earth, or Earth facing. Didn't I tell you guys about the solar event yesterday in my live? Now the universe is confirming it. You see Year-Don warning with the 254, which is Lone Protocol. You see serpent worship and energy harvesting, and my gematrix name is Austin, and Austin is Proton. But when I see serpent worship and energy harvesting, that lets me know that event that comes, they're going to try to put so much fear in you, and that fear will be harvested. We also see Powerball delayed, and Archangel Metatron is forgiven. Archangel Metatron is forgiven. And for some reason, that term stood out to me. So I knew immediately to find out what is forgiven. So that's what I did. I decoded forgiven, right? And this video is about to turn up a lot more. So get ready. Get ready. But what did forgiven mean, right? And I found it. Because forgiven led me to vibrate 462. We see February with the 774, which is metal blockchain. We see Cincinnati with the 254, which is Lone Protocol. We see Furies 470, which is Proton. We see Resolve 1468. 468 is on Alcor, right? And also Holy Grail Omega Lion. And here we see U.S. Babylon fallen. We see Kepler polygons, right? We see $1 Anchovies, right? Sounds like Anchor, but look at this. Because it says the fake becomes real and the real becomes fake. Think about that. What could that mean? The fake becomes real and the real becomes fake. I also found Most High returns and Ohio train derailment UFO. Now I know one thing. Ohio always led me to Proton, and there's a lot of talk in the news and social media about UFO. And they said that it should be near us or here in November, and we always talk about remember the 5th of November, right? Now let's talk about humans, because we saw the term humans network earlier in this decode. Humans network. Well, humans led me to Donald Marshall. It also led me to Lewis, and that wouldn't have gotten my attention if that wasn't my middle name. And look at the number 369, right? The Tesla numbers, right? It also says Simpsons network, the base code of life, and coming soon. Coming soon. Right? And 369, those are super powerful numbers. We also found reptiles with the 624 right? And we know what that is. Also lottery. We see Pix with the 294 L-Core. Ripple Network with the 234, which is also iraqidinar. And loan, might I add. 234 is also loan. We see Jackpot Network. We see Tether and Zenfin. Now I'm going to show you why these terms mean something, because you see divorce. There's going to be some type of divorce, which is the plan. And the plan says 234, and 234 is loan and L-Core. Loan and iraqidinar. You see Metallica, Red Pill, MMXI 354, which is Anchor. You see Icebox 348, which is XRP and XPR, and we see safety. But remember, we started off with the 524, right? 524th Regiment. And we just saw the plan says 234, and that's loan, and 524 is loan protocol. We also see Broken Anchor, Hold On to Him, and XIP with the 294. But I say, wait a minute, let me flip that P to a D, and then you have the XID, which is a coin on L-Core. Now let's talk about the Shanghai warehouse, because it said that they had to protect the Shanghai warehouse, right? The 524th Division had to protect the Shanghai warehouse, right? And they were called the 800. And look what's the first thing that came up. The Wheel of Fortune. What wheel? We know what wheel. The Bible wheel. The Proton. And then it says love endures all things, right? Didn't we speak about love yesterday? You see this term I'm not going to pronounce, but there's the 936 again. And it says, I've been approved by God and purple heat wave. Now we see world system, and now that I know. So they have to protect the world system, right? They have to protect because they have been approved by God. It says world system, and then it says, now that I know. So I felt like the universe was speaking to me saying, okay, now that I know, now what? Right? So I had to go further down the rabbit hole. Now that I know, you're known for being that word, right? Which I don't want to say. But it said I'm known for being that word. It says, now that I know, reveal your identity. Now that I know, it says, worked his ass off for the family, for this family, and own your truth. That's what this video should really let me know who rocking with me and who appreciates me. I should get some love from this video, because the universe just confirmed that worked his ass off for this family. Own your truth. And it says reveal your identity. I don't take that lightly, fam. But it says you're known for being this word, right? This is where it gets very interesting, because I was even shocked by what I saw. But I'm going to put what I see, because, like I say, there's no fear, right? You're known for being a gematria. Look at the second word, fam. That threw me back. That blew me away. Now, you're known for being encoding, decoded. Luck, horse, decode the end. You can't make this up. Decoding the end. We're at the end, fam. Right? It also says you're known for being Forbes, Celestia. You see, the universe has confirmed. It has confirmed that I will be on a celestial level that I can never have imagined because of my work. But you also see photo. That's why I told you guys you should have your photo linked. It says ruler, greater, and families. What more do you need to see, fam? Now do you know why you found my channel? Now do you know why you're here? And this video gonna let me know just how much people appreciate me. It's also gonna let me know just how many people are just here to watch and spy and hate. But this video is very important. We've connected many dots. And I hope you take heed to this message, fam. So hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Have a blessed day. Starship out.